Hi, Cal from BHP UK, and on our dyno today we have the BMW Continent Crusher. It is of course the K1600 GTL. It's a bike made for massive distances really. Now there's been a lot of complaints with this bike when they switched over from Euro 3 to the Euro 4 model, which is what this is. Most customers complain that it's running very lean compared to the old bike, and as a consequence the low to mid-range is very poor. The power delivery is poor and the throttle response is very poor, to the point that people are complaining that when you set off, the bike is that lean that it's prone to stall. This particular customer also wants the speed limiter removing, so we'll address that issue as well. But let's get it run up on the dyno, let's see how BMW has set it up and exactly how lean it actually is. So, the BMW K1600. Now, we did say that people were complaining that this bike was really lean. BMW have taken lean to a whole new level on this bike. I mean, the bike runs pretty much stoichiometric ratio 14.68 to 1, all the way up to 80% throttle. 20%, this bike is just absolutely dead, making about 3.5 horsepower. So that was the first thing that we addressed. We put quite a lot more fuel in at the bottom end, put a bit more in at the lower RPM, and then petered it back up. Just to make the bike pull away substantially better. Now, the feedback from the owner is that the bike actually pulls away really well now, and it's an absolute pleasure to drive in traffic. You can see here, like we said, at 80% throttle, the bike is still very lean. We've gone up from 108 brake horsepower to 116 at 80% throttle. As far as every throttle opening below 80% is concerned, we had to put quite a lot more fuel in, and the bike really has woken up. The throttle response is absolutely fantastic when you're riding this bike around now. At 100% throttle, wide open throttle, the bike went up from 137 brake horsepower to 142. Didn't have to do a lot to the fueling here. The fueling from the factory is set pretty much exactly how you'd want it to be. We've taken some of the throttle limiters out and we've optimized the tuning to bring you another 5 brake horsepower. Like I said, we've had some feedback on this bike. The owner is absolutely thrilled with the way that it rides now, and he's just looking forward to his next continent tour. This bike is available on our ECU flasher. If you're not local to us and you need your BMW K1600 flashing, this is a unit that lets you read your own bike, send that file to us, and one of our map writers will modify a file taking into account any modifications that you've made to the bike. We really hope you're enjoying what we bring you to the channel. Please do hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. It'll keep you notified of any new BMW videos that we bring you to the channel.